For better or worse, you've most likely heard about homeopathy. And although this medicine has been around for more than 200 years, many are still left wondering what it is exactly. In this episode, our team will try to better understand what is homeopathy.
Is it like try to be healthier through like juicing or like, stuff like that, or?
It's healing through plants?
Well, I think it's an alternative medicine.
Mon Dieu, l'homéopathie, je sais pas.
Well, I've heard the term, but that's a good one. I don't know.
C'est une bonne.
Hahnemann était un homme de son époque, c'était un médecin célèbre qui avait fait...
So Hahnemann was a man of his time, a famous doctor with major works, who also translated ancient works, Greek particularly, and discovered a little-known or obsolete method, which was homeopathy, the theory of similars. That is to say, a substance can cure the symptoms that it can cause in someone who is not sick. So look at it this way, what makes a homeopathic medicine work? So we have seen that the similarity is important. The similarity between the symptoms of the disease, symptoms in the broad sense, that is to say both physic and physical, as well as psychological symptoms that can be produced by the medicine. So the basic principle of homeopathy is similarity. The second most important principle is causality. What causes the disease state? And is this something original in homeopathy? Because what causes the disease state will change the chosen medicine. So you have to identify the cause which causes the sickness. Is it an emotion? Is it a temperature change? Is it something you ate, etc., etc.? And the medicine will change according to the cause.
Changer chaque fois que la cause va changer.
So the principle of causality is fundamental. Third principle is individualization. Each case is different. Every person is different. Every sensitivity is different, especially in chronic diseases. So individualization is particularly important because we must understand the sensitivity of the sick person in front of us, not just the symptoms. Sensitivity is a component of the symptoms. The last key point is how the medicine is produced. That is to say, is it an infinitesimal medicine? They are not toxic quantities. These are extremely small quantities.
Ce sont des quantités extrêmement faibles.
So, after its beginnings in the 19th century, homeopathy had expanded greatly and very quickly. A turning point for homeopathy was the cholera epidemic.
C'est l'épidémie de choléra.
And it was like wildfire in Europe. It changed the perception of homeopathy because all of a sudden, large-scale incurable diseases that devastated entire populations could suddenly be prevented and cured. And I think it's important to realize that this was a man who was completely dedicated to what he did, a very pragmatic man who was very thorough in his thinking. And that's what makes his work significant.
Son œuvre est considérable.